We're back with another podcast. I know I get excited, but we're here. Last time we got great feedback, great response, and we've got more dilemmas that have come in. Look, let me show you. All these questions have come in from you guys about your gym stories, your dilemmas. Last episode was such a hit that we got so many DMs, so many emails. I got this question, I got that question. So we're gonna get right into it. Obviously, you know the man to my right, Mr. AJ, Mr. Michael B. Jordan.
Always gas me up, man. But we got C Breezy here, Chris Brown. Look at you, the fresh trim. You set me up. You didn't even let me get mine, but it's cool.
It's all right. It's all right. Let's get into it. So Ez, you know this format, you know how we do this. We've done this last time. We go through some funny gym stories, dilemmas. We go through some questions that people sent in, you know, loads of things, you know. So we're like, some of it is fitting, most of it's fitness related, some of it's outside of that. So let's get started. Should we get into it? You ready? Let's go. So obviously it's just me and Ez today.
The pocket rocket couldn't make it.
So yeah, it's just me and Ez today. Let's get it, man. We need some energy, bro. We need some hype. You ready for these? You ready for? I need some energy. You're not giving me too much energy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Boom. Let's do this. Okay, cool. Should we start should we start with personal questions, dilemmas, or general questions, or funny stories? We've got like a load.
I say we should do personal questions first.
Okay, cool. Personal questions. You ready?
Where you answer first, or am I?
No, I'm gonna ask you first, bro. That's how it works. I want to start. I always like starting light, but I don't want to go straight into the juggernaut in it. Like, so we'll start off a bit light. I guess. Okay, cool. I don't know, bro. I need to start with something in it. I don't start too light. We gotta start in the middle. I guess. What do you think of last episode? What was your, what was the...
That can't be a question.
Nah, that's a question, but I want to build into it, bro. I can't get into it straight away.
Last episode was good. I feel like you start to learn that the world, there's a lot going on that I'll never think, like people not wearing underpants to the gym.
There's a lot of stuff going on there, bro.
The chat lines that people are coming out with. There's a lot of funny stories. So when you're actually training, you don't actually notice a lot of the stuff that's going on behind closed doors or probably in front of your face because you're so locked in. So
it's true. We got some weird questions that came in the zone. There's a lot of questions.
Yeah, I looked through some.
Particular one that was like...
I looked through some, but I like to just leave it so that way on the day when we're recording, it's a bit more like fresh rather than being prepared. So
obviously, you just kept it for the most appropriate ones because some were just a bit wild, innit?
Yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, it anonymous. But do you know what? I need to add this section as well. If you have any questions, dilemmas, just a section, please send them in because the more we get, the better. So just like a little section of send them our way. Me and Ez will give our opinion on it and then we'll get into it. I've got some good ones. I can see them, but I want to start. I don't want to, because like we need to build into it first, innit? So
warm up. Let's
just start off with like basic one. It might be a bit, might not be as exciting as what's to come, but let's just get started with it. How would you make yourself more more comfortable in the gym? So you've probably been in situations where you're probably a bit uncomfortable in the gym, like it's busy.
Never.
Gym environment. So you're always comfortable in the gym.
Anywhere I go, bro.
So how do you make yourself feel comfortable? How are you always comfortable in the gym environment?
You just gotta go into any situation or any gym with an open pair of lenses, really. So yeah, I feel like the moment you start to think of it as a foreign land, that's when the pressures and anxieties are gonna overflow you. So for me, I like to just go into the gym with an open mind. Feel like it's my own safe space, and I go to the gym to unplug from the normal world anyway. So to overcome that one, I'll just say go in there with an open mind and just let yourself free, man. Realistically, not too free, but let yourself free.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I've been in the gym sometimes. Obviously, when the gym's like packed and that,
you're nervous. You're getting nervous.
I'm not nervous, but sometimes when it's like really busy and it's not like more intimidating, but just more like, do you know what I mean? You just, sometimes you feel like people are looking at you and obviously they're not looking at you. You feel a bit uncomfortable.
You letting the guys intimidate you in the gym?
Nah, never that. I gotta look straight in the eye. But sometimes it's true. I'm trying to describe it in the best way. Like, when it's really busy and like everyone's just, do you know what I mean, using every machine, and it's like, what you want to use and what you want to do, but it's like, yeah, sometimes you should want to go and just do it. You don't want to be like, oh, how many reps, how many sets you got left and stuff like that. And when it's a bit busy, you just feel like, sometimes it just feels claustrophobic, whatever it is.
Yeah, no, it's true, because we've had that with our clients as well. Some of them have said when it's too busy and they've got a set plan, they can't stick to the plan because there's so many people there.
Exactly.
So the best thing you can actually do, if possible, is train in obviously off-peak times. But if you are a city worker or someone that has a 9 to 5 and you have to go to the gym when it's a busy period, having a plan will help, but also have substitutes within those plans for those exercises. Because the last thing you want to do is only have one set plan. You go into the gym, that piece of equipment's taken, and you're just going to feel lost. So have a plan and have a backup plan. Yeah.
So how would you deal with like gym anxiety? So if you're in the gym and you feel like everyone's watching you and you just feel uncomfortable, you feel like you're out of place.
I feel like no one's really watching you. I feel people say they probably do feel people are watching them, but realistically, if you are at a good gym, people are there to train themselves. So if they've got time to be looking at you, then they're weirdos, to be honest. So the best way to think about it is everyone is there to improve themselves, and anyone that is actually watching you, they're weirdos. So you should probably report them to the higher authorities.
But what about if you feel like you don't know what you're doing in the gym, so you feel like everyone's watching you because you feel like if you do something wrong, because obviously the gym is there to help you grow and get better.
In that scenario, it all comes from having a good plan. A good plan isn't just something that's going to push you. It's something that you can do. So if you can't do the exercises on the program, then it's clearly not a program for you. So if you're someone that's beginning and you're not confident doing a back squat, a free weight back squat, for example, use machines, as they're a lot easier to get your head around and you're less likely to make a mistake, injure yourself or embarrass yourself as well. So that would be mine. What about you?
Yeah, no, likewise. If you feel intimidated or you feel anxious or you feel like you don't know what you're doing, then if it's really to that extreme level, then probably like get a personal trainer, get help. That's what personal trainers are for. That's what the gym's for. So then at least you've got someone watching you over under supervision. And like you said, most of the time it is a bit in your head because no one is really watching you. Everyone's in the gym, especially in the gym. It's a place where everyone's looking to develop. But yeah, if you need extra support, then there's no harm. Like get a PT, get someone who's going to help you with your technique. But outside of that, have a plan of action, know what you're doing in the gym, attack the gym, and have a positive mindset towards it. Because adding on that as well, a lot. I
was going to ask quick, go on.
Yeah, go on, sorry, go on.
And I would say, like, what's a sign or how do you pick a PT then? So someone that's going to.
Well, obviously, I think, like, because obviously it depends. Everyone's got their own things that they're trying to look for, I guess. Like, some people want the workout to be fun. Some people just want it to be tough. Some people, like, feel anxious, so they want someone they feel comfortable with that they can speak to. So I guess everyone's got their own thing. So you just have to find that person that you feel relates to that kind of thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
So let's say give 2 red flags, 2 green flags for a PT.
So obviously at the end of the day, like I said, the PT should be helping you in some way, like better your fitness. So that doesn't necessarily need to be like losing weight. I'm just saying, for example, could make you feel more comfortable in the gym. So like a positive thing is you're feeling more comfortable in the gym, you're learning, you feel comfortable around them. Like, yeah, you feel like you can express yourself around them as well. Like you don't have a PT. Again, like I said, it depends on people, but you don't have a PT there just shouting at you, saying you do this, do that, and just doing that. Obviously, some people do like that, but you want to have someone you feel like you can trust, you can speak to them. It's a bit like a therapist, a PT as well, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Like we've been there, so those are definitely things. Red flags is if they look like they don't care. They have to care because it's obviously your investment is there to sit on their phone. If they don't carry your reps, if they're doing, if they don't seem there, because it's their job. Like imagine you was getting an accountant and then you was there asked them to do a job and then they were on like another website or they were like, do you know what I mean?
You gotta be present.
You gotta be present. That's the first. I thought
It's a red flag if they're not
that's a red
present.
flag. But yeah, how would you advise someone to deal with imposter syndrome in the gym, where they feel like the gym's only for fit people? Because I've had clients, you've had clients before, we've said it as well. I feel like the gym is only for fit, healthy people that are in shape, that they know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. This isn't for me. So I'm just going to avoid it and I'm just going to stick to what I know.
I feel like, it's all coming down to focusing on yourself, man. That's the best place you want to be at, because the moment you start to concentrate on outside noise, it's just going to deter you from your overall journey. So, the main thing is always just focus on yourself. If you honestly have a clear goal and a clear vision, nothing's going to take you off that path. So, just forget about everyone else, especially in the gym. You need to learn to be more selfish, and that's where you're going to get your results. That's where you're going to find your safe space and you're going to enjoy it the most.
Let's go deeper into it though, bro. Like, imposter syndrome, like you feel like you're out of place. I mean, obviously you can like say and focus on yourself, but it's easier said than done. Like, you're in the gym, you just feel intimidated. Like, what actionable steps, what can you do to
actionable steps? Like we say all the time, have a plan. That's always number one. Have clear goals. It's number two. If you have a plan and you're working towards goals, that's the only real way you're going to stay focused. I feel like people that I've spoken to, imposter syndrome, it always, not always, but more time it affects people that don't really have a vision or a clear vision. And then the moment you don't have that, it's easy to get distracted or...
But if you've got a clear vision and then you go into the gym and then you think people are looking at you and you just feel like you're out of place, you're not going to stick to that plan. You're just going to go, okay, this isn't for me. You're just going to give up on the first hurdle. So how do you stick to knowing that this plan is the right thing and this is going to work? And also, how do you get through that mental block of, like just completing that session? Because saying this, the vision is right, is all good and well, but what about if you have to believe it? What about if you don't believe? You're in the gym, you see other people doing what they're doing, they look in shape, you feel like you're out of shape, and then you're looking at them, and then obviously you're saying, I've got this plan and vision, but you're not going to implement it. You might just give up on the first hurdle because you've got that imposter syndrome.
But I feel like that is the first hurdle, getting there. So if you've gotten to the gym, that is the first hurdle. So it's very unlikely. I don't know. I haven't come across it where people are in the gym that much so that they go there and walk out. If it's that, then you probably need... I haven't got answers out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's fine. We don't need all the answers.
Wait, what's your answer?
Well, if you're struggling with imposter syndrome, I'd say just take it in small steps and like...
You just said what I said.
Well, let me finish. Like, I'd say, just take it in steps. Obviously, it's easier said than done, but don't overthink the process. Just keep it simple. Like, just do what's comfortable for you. Like, do you know what I mean? Just do what's comfortable for you. Take it in small steps, like we said. And like, just find your safe space. Like, it might just be classes. Just do, things that you find easy for you, like classes and stuff. Again, like, don't look at other people. Like, look at look at yourself when you're in there, and just be positive and just try to have a positive self-talk. Like, just positive self-talk.
That's a good one.
Yeah, positive self-talk. Like, tell yourself that you're meant to be here, that this is for you, and just like goal setting, continuously goal setting, journaling. These sorts of things can really help you beat imposter, overcome imposter syndrome. Because we all get it. Like, even us as PTs, even us as like experienced gym goers, everyone gets it. You feel like, oh, am I doing this right? Is someone watching me? But like, maybe just put on your favorite playlist. Go in there, just, positive self-talk, look yourself in the mirror, pump yourself up, like, you can do this. These things will help you, I think.
Cool.
All right, let's get into it. One more thing, just before I get into the other questions. Who do you think would see more benefits from on the gym? A beginner or someone at the early stages of their fitness journey, or someone who's more experienced and been in the gym for like a long, more years behind them, more experience?
Always a beginner, because when you're a beginner, you're just like a clean, clear canvas. So you're a lot more malleable. The results are a lot bigger and a lot quicker. When it comes to someone that's been in the gym for years, progress stalls a lot. It's very hard to like go to that next level, and your gains are like the minimal 1%. So always a beginner's going to see a lot more results, a lot more progress, and a lot more benefits from the gym than someone that's been going for years and years and years.
Perfect. If you could give someone only one piece of advice when it comes to their fitness, what would it be? So you can only give one piece of advice. Should I go first? Maybe what do you think?
I got one, but you go first.
All right, cool. My piece of advice, if I could only give one, is stay consistent and be consistent. So even if you go to the gym, let's say for half an hour, and you do that, you're going to have to help me with some maths, 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. In a month, that's 12 times. In 2 months, that's 24. And then in 6 months, that's...
What are we getting to? If you say a year, you use times 3, but I have 52.
So 52, yeah?
It's 156.
156 times. If you just go 2 times for half an hour in a year, that's...
104.
104. What did I say? 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So if you go 3 times for half an hour, so if you go to the gym for 3 times for half an hour in a year, that's 156 times that you've been to the gym. That's 100 in a year. And when you think about that, out of 365 days, like that's how many times you've been to the gym. So it's just about consistency. So that's my main piece of advice is, even if it's the smallest, most basic action, like across a period of time, as you've seen, like 365 days a year, you can see how much that can build, and you'll start to see the progression. You start to see the results from that. So my one piece of advice is just be consistent, turn up to the gym, and in the long run, you know, just going to the gym for a certain amount of time will add up. Sessions will add up, and that addition or that adding up will become you getting stronger, you becoming fitter, you know, enjoying the gym more and more and getting more comfortable in the gym, so you can beat things such as confidence issues, anxiety, you know, imposter syndrome. All these things will vanish just with, not vanish, but they'll improve just with consistency.
Yeah.
How about you?
I would say start to look at going to the gym as a positive thing and more of a privilege rather than a chore, because the moment we realize that it's actually a privilege and you learn to appreciate and value it a bit more. Because when we speak to a lot of people, I feel like them going to the gym, they feel like it's a chore, it's boring. But if you appreciate that, you being able to go to the gym, being able to walk to the gym, push yourself, push your limits, and become better every day, it's actually quite a big privilege, because a lot of people can't actually get out of bed and do things for themselves. So yeah, I feel like we should put more of a positive spin on going to the gym, not think about it as a chore and a burden, think about it as a privilege and something that you should enjoy doing as often as possible while you still can.
All right, cool. Let's get into it. So now we've got the fiery questions that have come in. So yeah, I'm going to start. Are you ready? Are you going to get a sip?
To get my sip of tea, cuz.
So you ready? I'm going to let you get ready, because you're going to need a sip for this bit, bro. Okay, you don't need to sip so loud.
If you sip it, it tastes a lot better.
I think one of these questions is going to be about you being not normal. All right, cool. Let's get into it. Would you ever train your partner in the gym?
Would I or have I?
Would you?
I have.
That's not the question. It's would you? How did it go?
I would, because I have.
Yeah, how did it go? Would you do? You gave up?
We
don't want you to get in trouble, so just...
I would say you should always train your partner in the gym. It's the best thing you could ever do. It's going to bring you closer together in your relationship. Mm-hmm. And yeah, man, partners that train together really stay together.
Yeah.
So yeah.
The thing is, I have with not all women, like just like certain, they don't listen. That's so. Especially when you're in a relationship with them, like you'll be like, okay, cool. The dilemma I have is, you'd say to them, like my partner, I'd say, you'd go in and you'd say, dude, I can't get in trouble, but you'd say like, this is what you need to do, like squats. You'd give them the exercises, but it's like, but what? There's always a why, or there's always a fight back. There's always a fight back. There's always a kickback. And the problem with that is it's long because you're not paying me. Like, I think your partner.
It's your partner, bro.
Yeah, you're not paying me, so it's like I have to stand there. I just get bored. It's like, okay, cool. So yeah. So it's long. And then it's like they come back to you and say, "Oh, you're not training me. You're meant to be training me. You're a PT. You're meant to be good. All of this." And I'm like,
it's long. It's
long. But then you're like, oh, you know what? You feel bad. They say, all right, cool. Let's give it a try. Go in the gym. After the first exercise, I do say, I don't like that exercise. Dog, like, you're back to square one. So it's like...
Yeah, so to answer the question, would I train my partner? Yeah. I would, but not by choice.
To answer the question, I would. I've tried, but I think I need help. Like, it's not easy. It's not an easy task.
Wait, so is that both no's?
Yeah, I think that's what no.
If it's a yes or no answer, yeah. So,
yeah.
All right, cool.
For the purpose of life, yes, but
yeah, happy life.
Yeah. Would you let your girlfriend train with a male PT, another male PT?
Why?
You got
why
the camera?
Wait, is that to me direct?
That's to you direct. This was just
no. Why? Wait, and I'm a PT. If I wasn't a PT,
yeah,
and I was like, so
if you wasn't a PT, you'd allow that.
If I wasn't a PT, then it would make sense.
And she wanted a male PT. She said, I want this guy PT. His name.
But if I legit was not a PT,
Dominic. I want to.
Why has he got his name got to be Dom? Like, is he from Fast and Furious or something? I'll be honest. If I was not a PT,
yeah, I
would have to because I haven't got the expertise. But me being a PT,
so you wouldn't say train with a female. Why not female PT?
It depends. But if they met a PT. Then you got
if they met a PT, a male PT,
they're at the gym and a PT, and that's who they've chosen. Then you got to check.
But why be political? Come on, you could let leave that. Come on, I'm trying to be all this.
No,
I'm just trying to get attacked on Instagram.
I said,
I'll be raw. I don't care, man.
No,
yeah, chain, no.
But now, look, think about it.
Fight.
But bro, you got to think about it. Fight. You got to think about it now. Right now, we're both PTs.
Yeah.
If you're a PT and your partner...
I wouldn't let someone train me. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't mind, but...
It's double standard, bro. You can't do that. The reason why I personally wouldn't let a male PT train my partner is because I'm a male PT. So if my partner is going...
I like you for the...
if my partner...
for the sense of art. I know you're trying... You're trying to get into trouble.
But if my partner is going and looking for a male PT...
Yeah.
That's like cheating, bro.
Nah, it's true. I would let my partner train with a male PT.
You would?
Yeah.
And
you're
a PT?
Not if I'm a PT, because it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
It's double standards. But I would, obviously, like I will train her. I'll try my best, obviously. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I think female PT would probably work better in terms of patience and that stuff. Cause
it depends. But I feel... But yeah, honestly, you got to really question the relationship. If they're actually looking for I
don't personally think MAP would ever go with a male PT anyway, because it's like most of them are weird. No, I don't think you would, because again, it's like you got to feel you have to be a certain male PT to make females feel comfortable.
100. So I'm saying if I am a male PT, it does not make sense for her to go with another male PT.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You got to start. It's like Lion King and that. You got to stamp your you know what I mean? You got to stamp your authority. That's your...
Yeah, and if they are, then I got to be there.
Yeah, I
got to be there.
Double pair sessions.
Yeah, you got to do your couples work. It doesn't make sense.
100%. That's how it's got to be, bro. Would you... Oh, flipping out, man. These questions. Would you ever date one of your clients?
That's mad. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Have you ever got offers for that?
Nah, no. I'm too short, man.
Yeah.
They nah, that's mad. You can't do that. That doesn't make sense either.
Yeah.
Because
it's got to be professional. There's got to be boundaries. You can't train them.
That's wild. And then you got to think about it as well, which will make it even worse. If you're training your client and then dating them, they're paying you.
Yeah.
So then it gets blurred. You're basically an escort.
Yeah.
Don't make sense.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like, what you meant to that when you got that see you tomorrow and that how you
where do you draw the line? Like,
yeah. So do you think you could be in a relationship with someone that you first started off as client PT? You're just struggling. Your head's gone. You lost your head, though.
Potentially, possibly.
But you just end it from that point then.
Yeah, you got to end it. Yeah.
So then you wouldn't train your partner then?
We said no. I said not by choice.
Oh, okay.
That's what it gets. When there's like, it gets weird, isn't it?
You have to be professional in that aspect. You never really do that because it's like.
Man, would you date one of your clients?
Nah, never.
Or would you date someone that used to be a client? Why is everyone looking to the sky?
Yeah, we're trying to think the right answer. It's like, I'm trying to think about. If you used to be, then maybe, but not currently because
it's mad.
That's inappropriate. That's like you being an accountant and dating one of your your clients you do numbers for.
Now, I feel like it's worse because if you're a PT, it's like, it's mad.
You're breaching certain.
It don't make sense.
You're breaching certain boundaries.
It don't make sense. I think if you're dating, if you meet them and they're originally a client, and then you see there's like a transition,
you
got a client.
Yeah, obviously you got separated. Definitely,
but it can't be.
You can't take advantage.
That's
even if they show an interest and they want to pursue, you gotta be like, look, just gotta stop it, man.
Your client's been moving to you?
Nah. What about you?
Nah.
Does that sound? Let's move on quick because you can get in trouble, man. This is long. Yeah, just this meant. So titles, no. Yeah, no. It's unanimous no. What is the biggest red flag in a girl? Again, see, these are like some that are entwined in relationship and stuff and fitness, but yeah, I guess we can answer this one.
Red flag in a girl?
Yeah.
Bad.
Oh, it's got to start off with bad.
It's bad body odor.
Come on, man.
You said red flags ago.
Yeah, it was about basic. Like, obviously, like
bad body odor, bad fingernails, bad toes.
I said bad fingernail. Like, so if you take those away, that still leaves a large, like.
Yeah, but if they're letting that slip is a myth.
Yeah, of course.
But
no, like trait ones, I guess. Like, that's
okay. Not taking care of themselves. So that's one.
Yeah, but like
no ambition, no motivation. I feel like they need to have some bit of creativity.
Okay, let me go and then
what are red flags? There's too many red flags.
I would say red flag is someone who's not humble, like too out there, like too bait. Like I want mine discreet, like quiet, like just humble, like just gets on with their job. So obviously a red flag would be someone that's too loud, that's doing too much. Like that's what I'm getting on that line. Like obviously, like body odor and those things go without saying. Like, you know what I mean?
It's a red flag. So, what other red flags are there?
What do you see on social media from other females that gives you a red flag? I would say like then.
Yeah, I don't like those, but they're doing all them funny pictures. Like, some mad red flag. And say like, they take a picture where they're there in a bikini, then they try to put like a quote from Malcolm X or something. That's when I'm done. Like, so that's a big.
Only in comments. What social media are you looking at? Like what? Are they twerking and they putting?
That's what they were. Nah, come on, bro.
Like Tupac, like.
So you never see that?
You see that?
So you never see someone.
Please comment if you see that on social media. I never see the thing twerking and then putting.
Nah, they'll be posing and it'll be like the most outrageous post, and then they'll just be like, "Oh, impossible's nothing." You'll be like, what are you talking about? It doesn't make sense. So. But then that's like doing too much, isn't it? So
yeah,
anyone that's doing too much.
Yeah, that's definitely the thing. Should we go into some of the? We got a. Oh my god, I'm still laughing about that. I said a quote with while they twerk. Alright, cool. What would you say is I don't say most someone put is attractive, I only use a better word for this. What would you say is the best body part a woman can work on the gym? Like, what would you recommend? Like,
None.
recommend none.
Not comment on that.
Not comment on that. The glutes. Like,
Not commenting.
okay. Calves.
They can work on their shoulders.
Shoulders. Actually, that is quite a good. Yeah. Shoulders is a good. Really good part. Okay, cool. Should we go in some dilemmas? Do you know help out with these dilemmas? Some people's dilemmas, yeah?
Give it a spin.
Let's give it a spin. All right, cool. Bro, some of these are heated. You ready for them, bro? Okay, cool. My boyfriend doesn't go to the gym and I go often. I have started to get more attention from more in-shape guys in the gym. I'm not sure what to do with this extra attention. Ezra, please help me out.
I know they didn't say Ezra.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So gotta go through your story. So your boyfriend's at home,
Yeah.
eating pizzas, getting overweight.
You're getting overweight.
You're going to the gym,
Playing COD.
getting hot girl summer ready.
Yeah. Actually going to the gym, getting in shape.
And then there's bare Dominics and Jerome's in there.
And Eunice's.
And the odd Eunice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chatting you up,
Yeah.
and you're not sure.
Or giving attention.
Giving attention, and you're kind of, so it sounds like you're kind of attracted to the new attention.
Yeah, I could say that, yeah. I'd say that.
But she loves her man, which is good. So there's hope.
That's hope.
There's hope.
I don't think she said she loves a man.
But she loves,
She
because she
just said, I'm not sure to do the extra attention, so.
But her man's at home. So she loves her man, man. She's got love. She got love for him. He ain't done yet.
Yeah. No one said he hasn't got hope. Like, that's what I'm saying. So what should she do with the extra attention? Like,
Can't just leave it, shut it down.
But would you, maybe help her boyfriend get to the gym?
Yeah, you should take your boyfriend to the gym with you. If gym's a big part of your life, then you should try to incorporate it into a relationship. Maybe get him to experience it with you, and then he might enjoy it, and then he might look like one of the Jeromes, and then
Why is it gonna be Jerome? Like,
or Dominic,
yeah,
or Eunice's. It might be,
Eunice,
it might look like a Eunice, and then
that's what I'm saying.
Bring some spark into your relationship. What would you say?
That's what I'm saying. Well, you get an extra attention, so that means what you're doing is working. So that's positive. No, like your exercises, your workouts are.
You're one of them.
Your workouts, your exercises are working out. So, you're getting attention. There's nothing wrong with that, It's okay. Yeah, you just got to let your boyfriend know, innit? Just tell him, look, have a frank conversation. I'm getting other attention from gym. I'm doing my thing. You got to sort yourself out, because, you know what I mean? Like, this is, you got to, you got to stay on your toes. If you're sitting at home eating pizza, watching Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, then you need to, you know what I mean? Get to the gym.
But I feel like if you love the guy, man, then the look shouldn't matter, man.
That's powerful stuff, but bro, this is the real world.
Yeah, but that's what always happens.
She's out here, she's getting attention, bro, which is a good thing. She's in a gym, she's working on herself. He's got to match her, innit? If he's getting too comfortable.
But you get into relationships, you get robbed. Yeah,
but if she's getting too comfortable, or he's getting too comfortable with the relationship, and he's not trying to better himself, and she's improving, then they're not gonna, match.
Yeah, they might grow apart.
Exactly. So he needs to
back up his ideas.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go into this one. When I go to the gym with my boyfriend, I catch him checking out other females. How should I confront him? Should she confront him?
Yeah, if he's doing it that big.
Wait, before we do it, have you done that before?
Nah.
Is that your...
You can't, bro. If you go gym...
So you've never just done a thing where you're just like, oh, is that where the treadmills are?
That's mad.
Yeah. No, sorry, it's the other side.
Nah, bro, if you go to the gym with your girl, keep your head down, look at the dumbbells. Don't matter how curvy the dumbbells are, just look at the dumbbells. It's long. It's long.
Yeah.
But if she saw him, then he's doing it so bait that he's getting caught. So you need to tell him.
Yeah, you need to be careful with that. But I mean, should she confront him? That's what she's
100%, man.
She should tell him I've seen you looking at other girls.
100%. Otherwise, he's gonna keep doing it.
How do you know he won't keep doing it anyway? He'll say, yeah, sorry.
But if he gets told,
why is he denying it?
But then he might be a bit more discreet about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if he gets told and he keeps doing it in your face, that's that's rude.
So I would personally say, you should address it, but I don't know. I don't think you should address it in a way which is I've seen you looking at females inappropriately. It should just be a thing of when we're in the gym, do you know what I mean? I know what it's not really comfortable for you. Do you know what I mean? You can't go too.
Have to.
You can't go all out.
Can we do it in the gym? That means we do it everywhere.
Yeah, but it's a tough conversation, right? I guess.
Yeah, just don't have it in the gym.
Yeah, I guess as well. Maybe just don't go gym with him. Don't let him go gym. Nah, I'm joking. Obviously, you will. All right, next. This is a tough one. You ready? My partner has told me she's not physically attracted to me anymore. I would like to go to the gym and improve, but I also believe that she should love me for who I am and how she met me. What should I do?
Go to the gym.
That's simple. You've solved all his problems in one point. And he's got a point though. If that's how she met him though, and that's how he is, should he really have to change?
Yeah, because you might think he looks the same, but he might be getting worse.
You know what? I think this one's for the comments. Let's help this guy out. Guys, what do you think? If your partner or someone you knew, you met them in a state, or they weren't physically men's. So just Ezra right here next to us. And you wanted them to improve. You didn't see any improvement, you wanted better for him, but he just didn't. It just doesn't go to the gym. Just doesn't. What would you do? What do you think he should do?
Yeah, I think he's got to go to the gym today.
You should go to the gym today. Start getting membership.
No.
Pure gym.
Yeah, because obviously
pay the what's the cost they do the upfront? What's the admin, the fee?
The balloon payment.
Okay, yeah, up front.
Nah, but at least she's communicated with you.
That's true.
She could have been gone.
Yeah, but bro, she met him like that. I don't think it's fair to. I don't know this whole situation. I don't know how bad it's got. Maybe he's got worse, but if she met him like that, it's a bit unfair to.
Yeah, but
to push it on him and tell him that you got.
She might have thought that he would have upped his game, and you never know, man. But go to the gym.
Say you're about to go to the gym. So yeah, so then you're saying just
before it's too late,
push it, just force it then. All right, cool. Next one. When I go to the weights area, usually around peak times, I find a lot of men stare and make it uncomfortable. It stops me from using this area. What tips would you recommend for dealing with this? It can, yeah. I mean, a lot of those guys, taking a bit of steroids.
Yeah, you had some monster. They always eyeballing Eunice in the gym.
Having some monster energy drink. Do you know what I mean? Like some chalk, throwing chalk all out over the gym. Got their bag and stuff, just throwing it all over, and then a beautiful, attractive female walks in and just watching her, making her feel uncomfortable. It's not right. It's not right. We need to start something on this. But yeah, to answer her thing, what tips would you do to deal with it? Because it's quite a difficult one, to be honest with you.
Nah, I couldn't imagine how it feels, because you see some women feel uncomfortable. They even have to wear like oversized clothing. There's a lot of stuff, but the main thing you want to do is at least complete your session. You never want to be feeling that you can't actually go to the gym and do what you need to do. So
I guess like two accomplishments in one, right? Completing your workout and kind of avoiding it. It can be intimidating. It can be a bit like weird, like people just staring at you. Like,
yeah, I would say if you can, try to go with a training partner. Might feel a bit more comfortable. It's too
maybe just take it direct and just look at them. If they stare at you, just stare at them. That's a bit too
much.
intimidating.
You're not confrontational, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe go into a studio if the gym, take some weights, go into studio, go into like a safer space maybe where you feel like it's away from that area because it can get a bit much.
But they shouldn't have to, man.
It's just these guys, they're on steroids. They shouldn't be taking it. Oh, okay, cool. Couple more wrap up.
Cool.
All right, cool. My friend's partner trains at my uni gym. I've seen her getting close to a couple of guys.
She's gone.
Should I tell? I've seen her getting close. Well, I'm guessing speaking to a couple of guys. Should I tell him or should I just leave it?
Wait, what?
My friend's partner trains at my uni gym. I've seen her speaking and getting close to a couple of guys. Mm-hmm. Should I tell him or just leave it be?
Oh. She might not be gone. Just leave it be.
She might not what?
She might not be gone.
She might have hope.
Yeah, so leave it be.
All right, let me put you in this situation. You see your friends. Let's just say your friend. Do you want to give him Jermaine? Bob?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you see, which name did you go? Bob. You see Bob, his partner, or should just give her a name? Clarissa?
Sharon.
You see Sharon in the gym getting close to True, yeah. Let me take it serious. You see me in the gym getting close to all these guys. Like when I say close, like hey, like getting come on, like play for whatever it may be. I don't know, like just getting close, speaking, hugging, whatever it is. He ain't there now. Bob ain't here. Clarissa, Sharon, sorry. Sharon is here. She's in the gym doing this. And you're there. What would you?
Leave Sharon alone. Don't get involved in domestics. Man.
That's your friend though. That's your good friend. Did we give your friend a name?
Bob.
Yeah, Bob. So Bob. That's the same. What would you do for Bob? Like, would you leave Bob? So this keep happening. So you turn a blind eye to it.
I'll say that. I ain't doing that.
So you're not gonna tell your friend.
That's Bob your friend. Business.
This is your friend though. And
you don't know get close. They might be calm.
No, but I think for him to say this, it's
that could be Bob's friend. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know who Jerome is. That could be.
Do you think Jerome and Bob are friends?
Probably.
They're not friends.
How do you know you're just making?
I know, but I'm just okay. Cool. I'm trying to give a scenario here.
It depends. Well,
okay.
Because if they're just laughing, you don't know if it's all suggestive. They're touching.
No, but it is. It's like let's say it's suggestive touching because they're getting close. What does close mean? Like you're getting close, like they're
snitching.
Okay, you're not snitching. That's your friend though. You're gonna help your friend out in a situation.
But if you get it wrong, it's over.
Yeah, but you can't. Like, okay, maybe you can approach the situation and just be like, look, I've seen Sharon getting close to Jerome and other people in the gym, and I just wanted to let you know, like, is this something you're aware of? This is maybe something that you need, just having a grown-up conversation with him and just letting him know because they can
turn a blind eye.
So you just turn a blind eye.
Don't see nothing.
You didn't see
nothing. It's nothing.
You're not helping this guy out.
Nah, you're snitching. I know you're gonna.
I'm not snitching. I'm having a grown-up, mature conversation.
I know you're gonna snitch, but yeah, but
I'm saying everything. I say
see Jerome chirps.
Yeah, I'm saying everything. I say I went missing for a while during the session as well. I'm saying everything. I'm making it worse. Nah, to be honest, just approach it in a mature conversation and just be careful because it could be nothing, like you said, but at the same time, I mean, again, if it continues, like monitor it, see it, because obviously you go to the gym and if it's something,
what are you monitoring it for? That's a snitch.
That's your friend.
You're
your friend, though.
No.
What do you say? Say your friend. Are you not helping out your friend?
It's got nothing to do with you. You're going to the gym.
That's your friend.
To train.
Sharon's talking to someone else. Sharon's talking to this guy and that guy.
That's Bob's business.
What?
That's Bob and Jerome.
Bob's your friend.
That's Bob and Jerome's business.
But Bob don't know.
I'm going to the
Bob's at home. Okay, why don't you invite Bob to a session when they're there?
You're a friend.
That's not a friend. That's your friend. You understand?
Yeah.
This is
that's what you're trying to do. You're seeing Jerome trying to do his thing. And then you're bringing...
Bob is your friend. Do you realize this?
Yeah, Bob's our friend.
He's not a friend. He's your friend.
It's got nothing to do with
it. All right. Man, honestly, I would say to you, have a mature conversation about it and address it. But as I say, just turn a blind eye.
You're going
to be this guy in the gym like this. How many sets you got left? 2 more. Shout.
Say that.
I'm not looking. I didn't see. The guy just trained like this, dude. You're turning a blind eye.
Okay, to the corner, bro. I ain't do that.
God, man. You're not a good friend, man. You're not a good friend, man. I'm a personal trainer. So this is from a personal trainer. I'm a personal trainer. My partner has started acting weird about me training female clients. At the start, she seemed cool. Now she's getting funny about it. How can I establish trust and assure my partner my professional boundaries are intact?
Just having those boundaries clear. Like, you shouldn't be messaging clients at like weird hours. But I feel like if they know you as a person, they know that more than likely you wouldn't jeopardize your relationship. So the main thing is just to show them that you have clear boundaries with your clients, no matter if they're female or male, and you're never gonna overstep that line, to be fair.
Yeah, you got to be professional in it first and foremost, and I guess you'll have that trust and you just can't break that trust, right? So if you start giving your partner things to worry about, then it will cause a problem. So just focus on that, just create that expertise. Just create that professional boundary relationship. Yeah?
100%.
All right. We had so many. All right, we'll go next time anyway. But yeah, that is that. That's an end. That's wrap to the podcast number 9. That's time. Again, thank you for tuning in and listening to our podcast. Like, comment, share as always. And yeah, send in your dilemmas to DM or email, whichever's best for you. And we'll see you in the next podcast. Thank you and
goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. We finished up with the podcast, and I'm gonna give you a little wrap. I'm here with Ez. And we finished another podcast and wrapped it up like we're wrapping Christmas presents. Look, my flow is tremendous.
Wow.
Don't interrupt me. My flow is so stupendous. Stupendous? My flow is so
yeah, man.
Oh, so stupendous. I got bars coming out of my earlobes like a yeah.
That's
boom. We're out. Ooh.